Lynn Pridmore, Spirit, Healing, and Wellness, the Thanksgiving, I guess, edition or November edition of your monthly visits with me. I like our topic for today, Lynn. Very positive. I think very good on the impact of our overall health. And it's just when you talk about, you take a step back and just try to be thankful for things. And gratitude is what you wanted to focus on today. And boy, something like that, when you kind of clear the books, if you will, of things that are happening inside your own life, holding grudges, being angry, finding the bad things that are going on in life. If you look at the good things and show a little gratitude, it's like right away you just feel better. It has an impact on our overall health, doesn't it?
It does. It absolutely does. And that's what we're going to get into is the biology of gratitude.
Okay.
And, divine enough as it would be, this is what our conversation is today. And I woke up this morning without electricity.
Oh, look at you,
right?
I mean, you could have come here all angry and I can't believe this, but you're happy, you're smiling. You're embracing the good things in your life, and you're going to make the best of it.
Yeah.
The power's going to come back on.
Absolutely. But
Right.
Here's the thing. In my body, initially, I had panic.
Right,
my
right.
body went into fight, flight, or freeze mode.
That's not like you, but okay.
But it did. There's cortisol running. There's adrenaline running. I was I had all these stress hormones. Oh, my goodness, I've got to get here. I have another podcast. I have work, all these things.
Right. Uh-huh.
And then I stopped and everything. I started looking oh my gosh, I'm flipping the lights on. Can't do that.
Right.
My daughter, thank goodness, lives 1.3 miles away. So I ran there. And what a blessing. Not only could I shower and have my morning. Yeah, but you know what? I got to spend the morning with my daughter, my son-in-law, my grandbabies.
Something that started out negatively, you turned it into a positive. Just like that.
Absolutely. And feeling the difference in my body. Going from the stress, I have to zoom, zoom, zoom. What am I going to do? Holy smokes, to, oh my goodness, everything is great and even better than my day would have been had this not occurred.
Nice way to look at it.
Oh, so many blessings, so many blessings. So yeah, I'd love to talk about how gratitude really affects our biology. Because what it does is that, our thoughts, our emotions, the ways that we embrace life, or don't embrace life, right? But the ways that we experience and perceive life are very closely related to our biology. And when we consistently experience gratitude, it can lead to actual changes in our brain structure. Right? Different emotions and different experiences kick off or activate, I should say, different regions of the brain. And what the gratitude does is it really helps to release those feel-good hormones that allow the body to rest and digest. Lots of oxytocin and serotonin and dopamine. And that example of my morning is exactly what happens in that region of the brain. And then having those flooding through the body, we can begin to see life more optimistically.
It's amazing chemically what happens in our bodies as we go through different emotions, right?
Yes.
It really is.
It is. And like you
really
said,
is.
Right? And how you started with, if we hold on to grudges, that constricts our energy. That constricts the flow of all of the goodness that can go on in our body.
It overwhelms you to the point that you're not really even enjoying the day-to-day things of life.
Exactly.
I've noticed, yeah.
Absolutely, because just with this morning, how grateful will I be when I go back home and I can flip the light on and there's
lights, hot water, yeah.
Right? Exactly.
Right, yeah.
But one of my, I teach at Atlantic Health, and one of the girls, one of the patients there, she's so loving, and she said to me once, and this really stuck with me, she said, I have a diagnosis, and when she received the diagnosis, she kept focusing on that. And she said, one day I stopped and look at all these other parts of my body that are working.
Yeah.
Why am I so focused, she said, on this one aspect within this great body of mine, when I have all these other areas that are working?
She's looking at it the right way.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And then that shifts all of the chemistry in the body. And where we place our attention, that's where our energy is going to go. Right? So to look at, we can either look at life as what's missing or what's here. We can look at the lack or we can look at the abundance. And and it's a conscious choice. It is definitely a conscious choice, right? We're wired for survival. So it takes a lot to go above and beyond that and to start looking at things more optimistically as opposed to survival mode. We're built biologically for survival. But that's where we say we can train our brains. And when we rewire and we retrain and we retrain, it becomes easier. So there are so many things we could do. We've all heard about gratitude journals.
Just a couple simple if we could. Yeah, go right ahead.
Absolutely. Gratitude journal, yes. But I love taking it, aside from writing it, feel it.
Yeah.
What does that, if you're going to say, oh, I'm grateful for my dog, whatever it may be, why? When we get to the why, that's where the emotional state starts to kick in. When the emotional state starts to kick in, that's when the chemistry changes, right? So number one, a gratitude journal. Just walk around through life pointing at everything that you experience, right? One of the greatest things that always does it for me, and I just start to think about this. I don't remember where I heard it, but what if all that you had today were the things that you gave thanks for yesterday?
Good way to look at it.
Right?
Yeah. That puts a lot in perspective. Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Gratitude, being thankful, being mindful. Right.
Absolutely.
Very good.
If I didn't give thanks for anything yesterday, I wouldn't have anything today.
It's true.
You know, that always hits me. But also just looking at, show me the miracles, open the eyes, show me what there is to be grateful for today. You ask that. Whenever you ask a question, the brain's job is to deliver an answer to you. So you start saying, show me what's good in my life, and you're going to start seeing everything.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's just a couple things, Thanksgiving right around the corner. So just take a few moments and realize how many things, Lynn, we have to be thankful for. So it adds up very quickly when you start taking an inventory.
It does, and it leads to improved health, increased immunity, improved sleep, improved relationships. There are so many proven benefits of gratitude that, with all the benefits, if it were available in a pill, so many people would take it.
Excellent point. We'll leave it there. Where can someone learn more about you and your great work?
Thank you, Bert. Lynn at spirithealingandwellness.com. You can reach out to me. Go to spirithealingandwellness.com. My YouTube channel has about 150 3 to 4 minute videos all about enhancing our health and wellness naturally using the mind, body, and spirit as medicine.
Lynn Pridmore, as always, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, and we'll talk again in December.
Thank you, Bert.